Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Fabio. Um, I'm 47 years old and tried a lot of stuff online lately. In the last 2 years, let's say, I've been having a very little success. I've been tried to learn affiliate marketing and I did Shopify. The blogs, websites, try to do a fitness channel. It's one of my passions that you guys will see in the future video, hopefully. And nothing. Why the Not Too Late project? I kind of create this because I figure out there it will be people in my same situation, which is nothing army. I've been working for a company, a manufacturing company, for a long time, and I realized that at this stage of life, what I do, it's okay, but it's not great. So what I mean with that, working for somebody else, I started working in manufacturing when I was very young, and I had interest on other stuff, hobbies and stuff like this, but I never got into to actually evolve that and make a career, or had that strong feeling about something that I like. It could be easy to show out there and teach somebody else. I don't really have that many skills on that. So the reason why I don't, it's because I've been working in a place for a long time and I know only what's for that place. So basically I know the mentality of manufacturing. I know I can go to different companies and do the same thing that I'm doing right now, but it's not what I want to do. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing if you decide to go on that path, but you got to realize, at least I realized, that you're just a number. In the end, you're just a number. You are working for somebody else, and you are waiting for somebody else's decisions. You might can suggest some ideas, but they can be rejected even if they're working. You are confident 100% that they're not going to work. A lot of things, follow the rules, and with the time passing by, you might get a percentage of raise for whatever the overall company does, and just a taste. They give you just a taste to like keep you there, keep you putting your input, your ideas. They implement a lot of your ideas, but on the long term, you only benefit them, but not yourself. So you will live steady, paying bills all the time, and try to catch up with everything. But you make them rich, you make them wealthy, you make them more successful, and that is part of your description why you are part of the team, especially if you're a manager, part of the team to like push and grow the company. That is the chain that we've been tight for all this time. And obviously, if you need a job, that's great to start. But then for long term, you gotta try, or at least I should have started trying to look elsewhere, far as start to implement my knowledge on something or my interest on something and learn it to be capable to be ahead of others, even if it's a small group, and try to teach them what I learned, and at the same time, make some profit and benefit myself, because helping others at the same time, you got to work hard to have the knowledge to explain how things getting done, and at least from your own experiences. So you got to live the experience before you actually mirror that to somebody else. And you work hard on that. You want to get paid, right? And this is like a courses that you do in the regular companies, like HR courses, GMPs, all that stuff they do usually in the manufacturing, leadership courses and stuff like that. So those companies, they create those courses, they're actually getting paid from the company that I work for, right, to actually train us, and make us just on the path where the company wants, and follow the rules, and that's it. Nothing wrong with that, but I got in a spot that I ever learned very little in my life, because I only know things that, far as working ethic. Yeah, things that I can implement those things that I learned, and other, if I would like to decide to open my own business, I can implement those things, but they're very, very limited, they just keep you just enough to actually get the job done for them. So all these years, I was not smart enough, or I was not active enough to actually start and thinking about those things and learning about those things or anything. So I got into fitness because, see, should I take this mentality and everything? But at that time, I was very insecure when I started. It was not that long ago that I started. It can be 10 years, a decade, but I was very insecure the way I looked. I was not pleasure to take my shirt off. Things that you kind of like step back a little bit and make a big deal out of it, but it kind of it is like how these guys have that body, how they do it, what they do. It's gotta be they came born like that. It was not born like that. So they do something I don't know that's right. It works. So I'm like, why not give it a try? So I played soccer for a long time, but the workout that we used to do, it was totally different. It was a lot of cardio, a lot of running, like long runs. You got to run for 90 minutes in a soccer game, so it's no timeouts or anything like that. So that was one of the most important things. So my legs, they were pretty, in shape, but my upper body was very, very skinny. And in my case, my metabolism is so fast, and I lose weight no matter what. So it's really hard for me to keep the weight up. So things that I learned with the time, and I started going to the gym, and somehow, thank God, I did not get over it. I love it. I love every minute. I'm actually on the way there. I love every minute. So nothing. I just want to give you an introduction to about who I am a little bit. Why the Not Too Late project? I call that because it's something that I want to stick with it. I call it as a project. Because I never call anything as a project. It's my project. I always project things for other companies, not for myself. So I want to see how far I can go with this. I invite you guys, to join me, and maybe we can grow together, or something. I can maybe inspire somebody to actually do something that I'm doing, which I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest with you, but kind of want to share with you some things that I do. They can be boring, but at the same time, I can inspire somebody to actually, even to just have the courage to do something like I'm doing right now, or have the motivation to show others their own passion and their own things that make them happy, that they maybe can get some profit, out of it. So they can organize mentally and, if you know something, and you're good at it, believe me, not everybody knows what you know. So at least you're a step ahead for those people that don't know. They like the same thing that you do. Just throw it out there. YouTube is a perfect platform, just because it's so comfortable. Then they pushing the new creators far as stuff like this very raw, which I appreciate. To connect with the right people, with the real people out there, and Guru, and maybe learn something from each other, and I will beg you to actually put a comments, or anything that you guys think about my channel or videos that you guys watching, and I might take any suggestions from you to learn myself. So that's what's YouTube. That's why YouTube is it's a great platform and so important for creators or small business. You throw your voice out there, and believe me, somebody will hear it, and they're sharing and communicate with others. So yeah, I'm excited. I go to the gym right now. Next video we'll talk about a little bit more why I haven't give up in 2 years that I've been struggling online business or anything I've been trying to do, and would like to hear from you guys. If you guys like to start, I don't know, press the like on the video. You want to subscribe, even better. You will help me a lot, and I don't know if I might get 1,000 subscribers, I might go somewhere, but that's all to be decided. And yes, I'm excited. So I'll see you guys soon. It's my espresso here. I will talk about things that I really love, which coffee is one of them. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Have a good day.